There is no question that technology is going to utterly transform our industry over the next 10 to 20 years. Frankly, I think it's terrifying, and if anything, we should be talking about it a lot more than we currently are. What I'm less sure about, however, is the hype that we're already attaching to today's so-called marketing automation. We've done a lot of work in the software automation space in recent years through our clients, and there's no question over its potential value. But there is a bit of a misconception. In many people's minds, software automation is conflated with AI, a term that litters just about every piece of MarTech sales collateral, when in reality it's far closer to a more rudimentary form of robotic process automation, where certain very specific events trigger equally specific actions. This stuff cannot conjure up new innovative solutions for you, it can merely accelerate what you're already doing. If that stuff is rubbish, you're going to end up in the same miserable place, only much faster. And in case I haven't sufficiently yet dampened your enthusiasm, here are 3 other reasons why marketing automation tools may not yet be the magic wand you're hoping for. The first concerns data quality. You see, any automation model is dependent on the quality of data feeding into it. And if you're an established organization with decades worth of data, not only is that likely to present all sorts of GDPR issues, but it's also likely to be riddled with gaps and inconsistencies, which is a nightmare from an automation perspective. This is the reason why very often younger organizations with smaller quantities of data but absolute data integrity can be at a real advantage. And sometimes it makes more sense for older organizations to simply tear up what they already have and start again. But that means destroying their single most valuable digital asset, so either way, it's a bit of a problem. The second challenge concerns the absence of strategy and creativity. You see, as of today, marketing automation tools are really restricted to highly repetitive structured tasks. This stuff is not going to design a world-class onboarding sequence for you. It's not going to turn up to your next team meeting with 3 exciting new channel ideas. And it isn't going to generate 50 new headline options for your next killer piece of content. This is the stuff that's ultimately going to determine the real potential of your work, and its direct impact upon it is pretty negligible. At best, what it's going to do is give you a few hours back each month so you can do a better job of those things yourself. The third challenge concerns lead generation. You see, most of these marketing automation tools are really designed to assist with the lead nurturing process, not necessarily to generate leads directly themselves. And guess what? Developing a sophisticated lead nurturing model with no new leads coming into the top of it is unlikely to win you a big promotion. So look, automation is the future, no question. In fact, for many functions in many businesses, it's the present, particularly if you operate in a highly structured environment like finance. And marketing will get there too. In a few years from now, any highly structured, repetitive task is going to be done by a machine, no question. However, do not make the mistake of thinking that marketing automation is going to automate your marketing function. It's merely going to take the things that you're already doing and help you to do them 30% faster and more accurately. If that stuff is mediocre, you're going to become bloody efficient at being mediocre. So the direct impact on our jobs today and probably in the near future is likely to be pretty negligible. And that's a good thing, by the way. In fact, one day when True AI does arrive and we're all sent home to see out our professionally barren lives, watching an aging Judge Rinder and playing endless rounds of Boggle with our former colleagues on Zoom 27.0, I suspect we may look back on the days when marketing automation was utterly overhyped with a certain wistfulness. See you next time.